what's happening, guys? We have Fabian. We have him nearly built out entirely, but we're going to go through his equipment. We're going to see how I'm going to gear him out. Going to see what relics are best for him, what my pick is anyway. Going to maybe take a look at the blessings, because I am sure, and you can be sure as well, that there is a blessing tournament Titan event coming along shortly as well. Stop right there, guys. Click on the link below and get yourself a free Karato Fox Hunter, as well as 4 amazing epics. Here's the exact steps of what you need to do. Log out of Plarium Play on PC. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You'll find yourself Karato Fox Hunter, as well as Uugo, Rector, Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. That's it. It's that simple. Click on the link, follow those directions, and on with the video. So I have taken them down the masteries. I've taken them down the blue and the green trees. I wanted this one here for leech, because anytime we're placing fear and true fear, we're going to get a bit of leech on there as well, which I liked. He's not really a PvP champion, or PvE champion rather, but I was thinking there might be some places he can do a bit, and I thought with the fear and the leech that might be good, okay? Especially if we're thinking Doom Tower and waves like that, you know? Then I'm getting all the extra accuracy, everything turn meter related, everything stat boost related, turn meter control here again, and we're down into extending or extra chance of placing debuffs, and then I'm going to go with oppressor to increase the turn meter fill for each active debuff cast by this champion, stacking up to 10%. So I think that's the way to go for me. You could alternatively go for Eagle Eye and get plus 50 accuracy, which is not a bad shout at all. But let's have a look at the gear sets that we're going to look at, okay? So I think there's only a few contenders, right? There's broken set and just go all out speed and accuracy, okay? So if I look at mine at the moment, if I do that and go all out speed and accuracy, I'm probably not going to get as fast as I want. I don't know why it always skews it on accuracy. So I have, let's show my screen here as well. So me with the settings, Hell Hades optimizer is the way to go to build any champion. So you come into champions, you pick your champion. Fabian is mine. We go to configure. I'm selecting everything, so I can pick everything off any champion at the moment. I'm going to balanced mode. For the stats, I'm putting in speed as the highest and accuracy as third priority, with no priority in anything else. Now, that has given me it skewed still way towards accuracy, 324 and 669. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to lower this down to maybe 5 and see. I think around 400 might be the best balance. For 350 minimum for late to end game, and we're still getting, you know, up 500 and 600 with the accuracy and not breaking 3, just breaking 350 with the speed. So let's approach this a little bit differently. We have an idea of what we can get. Let's go with just a number for accuracy. We'll go minimum 400, maximum 450. Okay, that's what we're going to go, and we'll go with speed as high as we possibly can, and hopefully this will be much faster. 365. So obviously I'm missing stuff in which he's undead hordes. So I'm obviously missing gear in undead hordes if I'm not able to get faster than that. But this is looking good. Let's actually, here's an idea. Yeah, I can put 4 and with speed maybe 2. So there's an idea. Let's see what we can get now. Make sure you have your glyphs in, guys. That's going to make not as much of a difference as I thought. Not as much of a difference as I thought. Let's pause that and have a look. So can you guys see that? Some nice gear there, but this chest piece is a flat attack. If we go to equip in game, okay, so this is what it would look like. And this is just all out speed and control. Now I do like this. Why do we actually have more accuracy here than we have in the optimizer for some bizarre reason. So I'm going to refresh that again, and I'm going to run this once more because I don't want to equip the gear until I'm sure we have everything. Yeah, it's still giving me 366 and 417 accuracy, whereas I have 460 here. So there's definitely something wrong there, and I don't know why. It is, how you say, a mystery. Could be because of this. That's what it is. Okay, so I have Molten Death Bell. So we'll let that run away with the builds there, just with a broken set. We'll talk about the sets that he could use first. Let's look at that. So speed is an obvious choice. We want him. He's all about control. He's all about locking out. So decreasing enemy buffs, increasing cooldowns, granting an extra turn, and then getting CC on the enemy team. Then he has True Fear on people that revive. He activates this skill if anybody under a True Fear gets their move out. He steals turn meter and places True Fear here. So he's all about the control. You want him going fast and stopping the other team doing their thing. Now, we have Molten Death Bell. So whereas turn meter increases by 10% when applying stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, petrification, sheep debuffs enemies. Okay, why is that good? If we look at his turn order of skills, right? So if he's your fastest champion, he goes first, right? He's going to start off with this, okay? He's going to lower the turns of all of the stone skin or whatever buffs are on the enemy team. He's then going to come in with the cooldown increase. Then he's going to get an extra turn. Once he gets the extra turn, he's going to come in with this. He's going to place the True Fears, and because he's placing the True Fears on everybody, he's going to get a 40% turn meter increase from this as well, and that allows him then to be nearly ready to go back into his other moves again, kind of akin to an Armanz style. Okay, so you want all the extra turn meter you can get with this chap, and I think that's the way to go for it. That's why I'm going into Oppressor as well, because that'll also increase his turn meter fill. Now back to the sets. Speed, fast as possible, makes sense. Relentless could be a good choice as well to go again and go often. Relentless is hard to farm reliably though, so it's probably not your or my best choice. There are accounts out there that could make that work though. Aside from that, then we're going down to some of the old favorites. Perception is going to be exceptionally good. Stone Skin will be very good as well. If you can't build them as fast as you would like, you can build them in Stone Skin. I'd be looking at least one turn, but Stone Skin is kind of, there's so many ways around it now, and there's so many ways to ignore Stone Skin and stuff like that. It may not be the best way to go. It's your judgment call whether you want to go first or go second. You have to really lean into one or the other, otherwise you're stuck in no man's land in the middle. So if you're going go second, go second. If you're going first, put everything into going first and getting that speed going, okay? Now, wow, we've a lot of Stone Skin gear. We do also then have the likes of Supersonic, which could be a good cut in. So Supersonic and Stone Skin together could be very good to cut in, and if we have this, fills this champion's turn meter by 2% per each buff on the enemy team. So basically you could have them in 4 pieces of this and 1 turn Stone Skin, so 4 and 4 with 2 spare pieces of whatever else you want. No, that's not right, that adds up to 10. So 1 spare piece of whatever else you want. So you'd have 1 turn Stone Skin and the turn meter fill on Supersonic. Now you could also then go into, that would be the way I'd do the Stone Skin actually. That's the best way to do it, I think. You could then look at your Feral and your Pinpoint. Feral, what's Feral going to give you? It's going to give you the speed and the accuracy. It's going to give you block debuffs. It's going to give you a chance of preventing polymorph, and it's going to boost your team's damage if he has his debuffs out there. I don't think that's the best choice, but definitely if you're in broken sets and stuff like that, that's going to help you get the stats that you want, okay? Same as perception kind of, but with added stuff in there. Finally, pinpoint might be the way to go, because a lot of people are going to have Fabian and are going to have Armanz and all that kind of thing. So intercept is going to be great. Also for him, if you're going as fast as he can, you want those stacks of intercept, because you don't want to be running into the problem of getting sheeped. Okay, so you don't want polymorph going off. You win the speed race, you're getting their stone skin down. Yeah, let's say you get the stone skin down, do their cooldowns, and then you have fear on them, and it only hits one person because he's been polymorphed straight away, and then you maybe lose control of what's happening. So yeah, pinpoint, probably my favorite way to go here. That or the stone skin supersonic hybrid build might be good as well. So I'm going to cut here. I'm going to come back with my build in place, and then we're going to take him for a little bit of a run in arena, guys, okay? And we'll go from there. Okay, so we're back. We have the build done, and we're going to take him for a bit of a run in the arena and see how we get on. So we're going up against a bit of a mixed team there, but there's definitely going to be probably stones. There's definitely going to be stone skin somewhere here, I would think. As you can see, I'm going all out for the speed, and I've also cheated a little bit with the accuracy. So there's a few speed boosters that are good for boosting accuracy. Kimmy is one of them. If you look at 2-3 videos ago, I outlined really good synergies with Fabian, and some of those are speed boosters, turn meter boosters with increased accuracy buffs. So Kimmy is one, Loriaka is another. Loriaka is there, DL, Great Hoof. I am a big fan of her. If you're using her, it means you can't get done by Torment as well. So big fan of Loriaka, but I don't have her built out for this. I do have Kimmy built out, and we're not facing Torment. So let's go in and see how we do. So we have our accuracy boost. We have our turn meter boosting. He's going to go third in the rotation, or he should anyway. So we've Kimmy going first, then we'll have Arbiter speed boosting. And would you believe, oh, is he immune to fear? The fear disappeared off him there. Oh, so good. He's a counter to Taras. He's a counter to Taras. That's so good. I didn't even realize that. So Taras's passive means that you enemies from the undead hordes and some of those factions get feared straight away. So this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Now, okay, so here's the thing I have to look at. Because we're against him, we're not going to get an extra turn, because you only get an extra turn if all buffs are gone from the enemy team. So we have a choice here. I could go out with the fears, or I could go out with the increase the cooldown of all enemy skills. There's no other buffs, the only one is protected. I think let's go with the petrification and the true fears and see how we get on with that. Go here, that'll remove that. We only landed the true fear on Odin, so that could be a problem. Let's see if we can get a kill. We've everybody except Taras. Can we finish off Taras now? We also reduced, and we can, yeah, do all his cooldowns there, so that they're all cooled down. We'll steal some turn meter off him there. We'll get back around to Kimmy. So much control. So much control. Guys, imagine how sick it would be having him and Armanz in the same squad. That would just make you vomit, really. It would be awful, but awfully good as well. I'm looking for a team worthy of you guys. So let me see here. Ooh, this will be tough here. So we have Taras again, and we're immune to Taras, don't you know? Everybody knows that. I didn't just realize it myself. So we have a lot of tough enemies here, okay? We have the speed boost. He's cleansed the fear off himself already. This time, we can open with the A3. That'll decrease the cooldown of everything there. And we get the extra turn because there's no more buffs there. So we can go in now with the fear and the petrification. We have UDK jumped in front of the hit, so we didn't petrify Taras, and that's gone on to everyone there, which is really good, because this is quite a tough team. Nias now changed over. He has the fear on. Oh, he should have probably died there. So the only reason we got away with that is he cleansed the stun off himself. I think he did get an extra turn. We're stealing turn meter and controlling here so much, guys. We did get an extra turn off. It was cancelled out because Nice had stunned us as well. So there was a bit of play and counterplay there. I'm used to playing the free to play now, guys, so I was immediately going to click on this. But I think this is a really good showcase of what we have here so far. Let me look for another hard team. That would be, this could be, no, we don't want that. We don't want the protected buffs. Let's see, give me something rough, guys. We'll go with this. It's not particularly rough, but we'll still be able to, look, this is perfect, actually. We'll be able to show how effective this is. We're not going to get our extra turn because he decreases all of these by 3 turns, but that has 4 turns left in it. The intercept buff has 4 turns left, but it still reduces the cooldowns. And actually, Kimmy might clear some of them off as well, so we're all good. The fears went on there, guys. Did you see that? He cleansed it off himself straight away. So we can put fears out there, or we can just reduce the cooldowns of all of their skills. We decrease the cooldowns, or increase the cooldowns. I always get that mixed up. We have the intercept buff is gone as well. Amazing. Why though? I won't argue. Oh, we decreased it. No, I don't know. I don't know why, but I'll take it. I'm not going to try and explain it. We missed the turn there because we had fear on Alil. And who do we want to turn meter control here? I think Queen of Hearts is is setting off my Dahi Tingle. As what you call her, Aunt May says in Spider-Man Far From Home, or No Way Home. One of them. Let's get our kill on. Who do we want to take out of it? We'll take out Alice. I have too much respect for Alice at the moment. She is the linchpin of my free to play. She is my big damage dealer. I'd love to have gotten the Queen of Hearts, but alas, it was not to be. And we'll take out Shayak, and we will take out Ninja next. And guys, we have not really lost control at any point throughout that. Now, the one thing to remember about his A1 is it's not a turn meter reduction, it's a steal. So watch how his turn meter goes up after that move. It's half full practically again, which is huge. And then we just wipe out Ninja. So really, really excellent control there, guys. I love it. Let's go and have a look now at the build itself. How about that? Sound good? Now, so he's in a broken set because I wanted to go for the speed and the accuracy. I have him at 395 accuracy, just shy of the 400 mark, but I haven't glyphed them out properly yet, okay? So we have him in a bit of everything, basically perception, feral, and pinpoint. But we're not getting any of the big set bonuses. We're just getting the speed and accuracy. So feral, accuracy, speed, perception, accuracy, speed, merciless in there as well, but pinpoint, accuracy, speed. So I decided to go for that over going for one particular set because it just worked out better for me. Now I have him at 366 speed. Okay, did I say speed for accuracy last time? Well, 395 accuracy, 366 speed. Nothing else is hugely important, okay? If you're going first, you're generally a bit more fragile. You can try and shore up your other stats as well if you like. I chose not to. I just chose to build them fast with accuracy, and he fits in well to that team that I have going there. Because I know he's going to get the accuracy buff from Lady Kimmy. I know he's getting the speed turn meter boost from Kimmy and from Arbiter. So I can dial back on some of the... Where is he gone? I can dial back on some of the bits for now. And I also know that he's going to get back round to his turns because of this. He has a bit of extra stats here. Now, could he have different relics on? Absolutely, he could. If we're looking at these, we have a few options that could be really good. Now, I have to find them is the problem. Okay, so we have Wand of Submission to protect him. Where are we here? Orb of Transfixion helps him strip off because he gets his extra turn on the A3 based on there being no debuffs left on the enemy team. This could help him with that. The stats will help him out there as well. So that's another really good one. Molten Death Bell is the one I've gone for because we're getting the accuracy up front. Tempest Sanguinis will help him out with the A1. And I think that's the main ones that I've seen. Now, obviously, all of them are good. Like, I mean, you know, the ones that help you survive longer are going to be good for you. The ones that have stats that link into his speed and accuracy and all that kind of thing are going to work really well. This is basically Relentless, a chance to take 2 turns in a row. That could actually be really good. This effect activates where skips the next turn occurs once per battle. So that could be good for getting the early turns out and early control. And then, yeah, chance of applying debuff stealing or removing buff stealing or increasing skill to cooldown against the wearer. So that's for go second then. You're not going to be as easy to control. Nothing here for him really, I don't think. And then out of these, probably not anything there. I think the main ones, Chrysalid of Rebirth, because you're getting the speed early on. But the effect itself doesn't really have anything that he's going to be looking for. And yeah, that's it. This one as well would be the last one. 20% chance to remove, steal, or convert buffs or increase skills cooldown when landing a weak hit. So he is an affinity champion. He's not void. That'd be the last one I'd recommend, really. I like the Molten Death Bell for him. I think that's going to keep him going often. I think he's one of those champions like Razelvarg or Armanz that is all about going more often, okay? So Armanz does it through the turn meter manipulation. Razelvarg does it through sheer speed, and also 4-piece Slayer set is the way to go. And then he also has turn meter increase on his A1 and increased speed on his A3, and also buffs his own speed over time. So that's the way I like having built him. And I think he falls into the same bucket. His real value becomes unlocked by going more often. I know that seems reductive and ridiculous to say, but some champions you can build slower and they just have one effect, do it, and it's bump. He just can keep on going and keep the enemy team controlled. It's so good. So Molten Death Bell for me is the way to go, and you get that accuracy straight out the gate. So that's why I picked that. Guys, that is all from daithiraids. That has been Lord Lord Entertainer Fabian. And are you not entertained? Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.